Now, I love Dokkan Battle, but every celebration reminds me that you really have to make your own fun in this game. And what I find fun is challenge runs, and we finished our dismal future Red Zone 200% category leader challenge during the 9th anniversary, and I have been cooking up this challenge that will incorporate almost every Dokkan Battle character. So welcome to the all-encompassing Dokkan Supreme Battle Red Zone Challenge. I am really bad at names, sorry, but every video we will have a new character that we run through the most recently finished Red Zone / Supreme Battle Spectacle Gauntlet with some special rules. Number 1, the feature character must be on every team and they do not have to be the leader. Number 2, we get 1 retry for every stage, but if we lose on any stage twice, we lose the challenge. And number 3, no items and no support memories. We will do reruns for characters that get easy A's or major busts, and we will prioritize new releases and new easy A's. But for the others, I want to take your input on the next characters for this challenge, so comment down below. Any characters that have a lot of suggestions or comments with a lot of likes will be considered. But for now, let's get into today's challenge. Alright, how is everyone doing? So we have the physical Super Saiyan trio for this one here, and let's just reveal the curtain really quick. I don't have them. I'm hoping that I still have a chance to pull them, but I do not have them. Discounts have left the banner now. If anything, I'd have to summon on Broly and then, you know, try to get the physical trio with Pity, but I'm gonna 100% honest with you, I don't know if that's gonna happen. I just don't know. It's a lot, right? I'm close, but it's just so much. Now, we're gonna go over what this guy does super quick. Record time, although he does do a lot, but we'll go through this record time. He's been out for a little bit, so hopefully, you know, he's a newer character, but people should kind of know what he does. Leader, he leads Aught, Struggle, Super Saiyan's Power of Wishes, the extra 30% for Movie Heroes Connected Hope. His 12 key just raises attack for 1 turn, lowers enemy attack and defense. 18 key greatly raises attack and defense for 3 turns, so keeping him on rotation is a good idea, not just for that, but for many other reasons, just on his kit. Also raises superclass allies attack and defense by 30% for 1 turn. So he is kind of an insane slot 1 character, and good thing because he can actually slot 1, unlike some other characters. 200% to stats right away, randomly changes keysters to physical, gets an additional key +2 per physical, key +1 per type key sphere. All allies get attack, get key 3 and attack +50%, just no matter what. Gives himself 30% damage reduction when receiving a super attack, so he has 30% damage reduction against super attacks. Defense +30% when receiving an attack for every 3 key, so you want to get orbs with him. Attack +150 when key is 12 or more. 2 additional attacks, each of which has a 50% chance to with super when key is 18 or more. Attacks against all types when key is 24. And then finally, what makes him busted is if there's another movie heroes or Aught Struggle category ally attacking in the same turn, plus an additional damage reduction of 15%, and for 2 turns, all allies defense +77%. What? Yeah, so that's what makes him crazy. And that does stack. So if you do have 1, so if you have 1 on each rotation, you're getting, you know, a total of, what is that, 154%? 7 + 7? Yeah, 154% defense. And then you add like someone on Balma on top of that. Then you add her, you know, any other supports to get defense. All of a sudden, you know, this guy straight up revives units. He makes some units available that were never really had a home ever, you know. So he is kind of crazy with it. He can stand by. He could do it after 3 turn, with 70% or less, or starting from the 5th turn from the start of battle. So either the 5th turn, or if you're HG 77% or less, very easy. When he standbys, he's one of the standbys that can't attack at all. So he's got no attacks. He's got the one where he kind of, you know, you charge key spheres, just as many key spheres as possible. But while he has this, he's unable to attack. Key +3, 259% to stats, guard, orb changes to physical, int key spheres to physical. Key +2 per physical key sphere obtained. Additional key +1 per non-physical key sphere obtained. Additional defense +3% when receiving an attack for every 3 key, and if key is 24 when receiving an attack, reduces damage received by 59%. Already, just that makes this guy invincible, but he also gets an additional defense +20% per key sphere obtained, and all allies defense +7% for 2 turns per physical key sphere obtained. So you can make that pretty crazy. Generally not, you know, not as free as like his just general regular 2 turns, but, you know, still giving defensive support even at the end of the day for 2 turns. And, you know, if you have this, you know, this one on standby, the other one on the other rotation obviously isn't. So he's still giving his 2 turns, 77% defense. So, yeah. And then additional attack plus 1% when finish effect is activated. But, you know, he does the big punch, right, against our man Broly. That's kind of his little thing. So we're going to be running his team, sort of. We're running a Super Saiyans team with him as one of the leaders. The other leader being the Int Trio. They're pretty good with him. Obviously, significantly better if I had both. This is just kind of, this would be a little scuffed because, like, you don't understand the full effects of this guy unless you have 2 of them as each lead. You know, he just, you know, Gohan, this Gohan here, the new one, is kind of nothing without the physical trio, like in base, right? So if you didn't watch that one, that was the last video. He had a little bit of a hard time because I did not have physical Super Saiyan trio. But, you know, with him on this team, he should be good. All these characters should be good. I did like a practice run against Gogeta, and I guess I won't tell you how it goes, but this is the team we're running, so give you a hint there, I guess. All right, we will see it in Trunks, which should be a pretty easy one, not gonna lie. All right, here we are against Trunks now. I don't think, yeah, we actually do not have a lot of intros on this team, believe it or not. I think the only one we have is for the Int Trio. Which is fine. Let's, honestly, this may surprise some people, but I'm gonna let Vegeta get some stacks in here. Yeah, dude, this kind of sucks because I don't want to float off Gogeta, but I want to, you know, I want the trio to be with Gohan. That's pretty much what I want to be. So it's not the biggest deal. It could be worse. This is gonna be a little bit of damage though. Vegeta is pretty weak right away, but you know, whatever. It shouldn't be a big deal. Yeah, 170k. Not that bad. Not that bad. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. Vegeta, I think, is really good on this team. Obviously, he's extreme, and we have Gohan on this team, and he is, in his standby, he has to be full super class rotation. So, want to be very careful with how many extreme units you put on the team, especially if you want to use that and, you know, use them as a slot 1, which, I mean, physical trio, honestly, still probably a better slot 1. But, you know, he's definitely good. He's definitely good. So, we want to keep Vegeta and Gohan separated, and that's kind of really the only exceptions we have to make for this team, I'm gonna be honest, is just keeping those 2 apart. Otherwise, this team works very well. Physical Vegito, not physical Vegito, STR Vegito, honestly pretty good. If we do end up dropping low for whatever reason, he's able to heal us right back up, and then we get the Scouter, which is nice. Not super necessary, but very nice. We have the Int Trio, who's very good. The only problem is they're not slot 1 characters. That's kind of the problem with the Super Saiyan team, I'll be honest, is there's not actually a lot of slot 1 characters if, you know, you're not running double trio, physical trio, which obviously I'm not. Gohan himself is not a slot 1 character, unless you're in your standby. Vegeta is a slot 1 character. Gogeta is not. I mean, he could dodge, I guess, you know, when she transforms, but I'm not feeling very confident with him. This guy's the Int Trio, obviously not. You know, it could be a little tough just for that reason. All right, here we are. So see, this one's already a little risky. Although it's not like too risky. Do I activate this right now? Can we kill fast enough if I do? No, I don't think we could. We don't want to activate it right away. We'll float off them. I kind of actually like the Int Trio with Vegeta, I'm going to be honest. I think he's actually pretty decent with Vegeta. Really? Can I get you? Really? I can if I keep you on rotation. Is that worth it? You know what? We'll consider it worth it. I don't want to keep Vegito on here too long if he's not going to be doing anything. So we'll consider it worth it. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Vegeta on the other one will be fine. It's not like he needs a partner, right? He's our slot 1 unit. Ooh, yeah, see, a little bit damage. A little bit damage for sure, for sure. Like I said, not a slot 1 unit. He has 0 build up, right? After he's fully built up, I don't know. Can he be a slot 1 unit after being fully built up? I'm not sure. All right, 2 attacks for him, 2 supers. He builds up on just attacks. They don't have to be super attacks, so it didn't matter if that was a normal or a super. He was going to build up. So that's 2 in the tank. He needs 3 more to be fully built up. All right, Gotenks. And Gotenks is, you know, a decent floater for this. Once he turns into, you know, Super Saiyan 3, he could actually be quite good. But I'm not really. Ooh, this is a little risky now. All of a sudden, it's a little risky now. Okay, okay. So yeah, Gogeta, he's got guard. We have Gotenks who could dodge for 50%, I think. Dude, but if the super attack is right away, we just have to dodge it. Just like no matter what, we have to dodge the super attack. That is dude. What is this Trunks' chance to super? He's got a 19.78% chance to super, 2 per turn with a 5 cooldown. It's a 1.7 million super attack. Gogeta's defensive value right now is 175k. With guard is nothing. I think I have to depend on dodging. What's your dodge percent? Is it only 50? 50? Yeah, 50% chance to dodge. 237k. I think that's honestly what I have to depend on. Yeah, that's tough, dude. That was a bad lock. That was a bad lock for sure. Okay, let's do that, I guess. Yeah, it sucks, dude. Okay, dodge, please, please, please. Yes, yes, yes. That's probably really the only thing we have to worry about there. He only increases defense on super. Dude, Gotenks the GOAT. Oh my goodness. I didn't even expect him to dodge all those, but he did. He did. Wow. All right, Gotenks, dude. That is... Yeah, that's good. All right, dude. Gotenks, dude. Gotenks. That was only 50%, and then however much dodge I have on a hidden potential system, which I don't think is a lot. I'll have to check that out. I want to check that out after this. I don't think actually I haven't. Do I even have any dupes? We just took a look. I don't remember. I have to take a look at that because that was a legendary run by him. I was like, ooh, we're gonna take a lot of damage to Stir because he's gonna buy some adorables. No, he dodged everything because that's who he is. That is who he is. Also want to remind you, like, we don't have the defense support for this turn, right? So that ran off this turn. So, you know, this was our weakest turn we could possibly have, right? So, hey, pretty good. Especially since Gotenks really is not anything special until he transforms. So we've done 0 damage. No one decided to do any crits is kind of what happened there. All right, lock trio slot 1. Okay, buddy. Yeah, sure. Who does this guy think he is? Who does this guy think he is? I'll just grab that for him. Then we'll grab all these for these guys. Perfect. All right. Totally fine this rotation. Hopefully we kill. I would really like my rotations not to get like beyond messed up. I mean, this one was left fine. Like, this is exactly how I'd want to leave it. 218k. Interesting. That's a little bit of damage they took there. You know, type disadvantage can really mess them up, but that is still plus the 30% that they have there. But I mean, type disadvantage, right? That can really mess you up. Plus, big thing, probably the biggest thing is that you might be a little unimpressed with that. Be like, this guy's won. You got to remember that he has the greatly raised attack and defense for 3 turns that he did not have active, right? So he did not have that active, and he still doesn't actually, which is kind of dangerous. But he does obviously get the 50% defensive raise that goes into the next turn. So remember that he didn't have that. And then it's kind of like, oh, it makes a little bit more sense, right? It makes a little bit more sense. I missed seeing what Gohan did. It doesn't look like it was a lot. All things considered, it does not look like it was a lot. This guy is like, yeah, I do not. I mean, his entire gimmick is that he's got really high defense. But he is hanging on a little bit more than I'd like him to. Who are you locking? Please don't lock slot 1. Okay, this is fine. Are we low enough for Vegito? We are. Okay, let's transform Vegito. Sip skill off. Let's watch this super quick. He'll be very useful. Let's just do this. All right, Super Vegito. He has, oh wow, really? No super attacks? Interesting. Okay. He should be fine. I don't want to keep, like, I would put him slot 1 if I could, you know, if I didn't have to float off Vegeta, I'd put him slot 1. Let's do this. And orbs weren't great, obviously. All right, there we go, 18k. Let's hope we can still do some damage this turn. Like Vegeta obviously isn't doing anything. Vegeta doesn't do anything. Some of you might be like, well, why don't you just transform him? I would like him to try to build up as much as possible. Like, we have a Goku on the team, so he's getting his extra chances for supers, which is also why he's kind of really good at physical trio, honestly, is that he gets, you know, the extra additional chances because of that. And he's kind of nothing in base. Like, he does like kind of nothing. But when you do transform with him, he is kind of crazy with it. It's just, you know, getting him to the point where he's crazy with it. I'm activating Gohan standby next turn for sure. For sure. Because I kind of forgot about that. I honestly should have activated it last turn, but I kind of wanted to just kill, which obviously didn't happen. So I should have just activated it. All right, 8.3 mil. Not crazy. Remember, he didn't get hit at all though before this, but he's got decent chances to crit. So let's hope he does. You gonna crit? Perfect. I mean, you know, I wish he was doing more, but oh man, he is just staying alive, isn't he? All right, you locked him. That's fine. I'm gonna transform him. Get his standby. All right, we're gonna watch Vegeta transform. We're gonna watch Gohan standby super quick. All right, there we go. A little overkill maybe for just Trunks, but you know. All right, Gohan, sure. If you're gonna be the one to kill him, I will do this, and we'll save these here for the trio. That's 7 there. 3 Dragon Balls off that, just that one. It's kind of crazy, actually. He only needs the. We'll just grab the Dragon Ball now. Why not? Yeah, that is all 7 first turn. How much he taking from this? He obviously has a support. He got, you know, good amount of orbs. This better be like nothing. He better take nothing from this. Yeah, okay, good. I know people are like, okay, dude, calm down. Like, he's obviously gonna take nothing. But you understand, I had this guy not in standby, but I had this guy fully built up. Post 3 supers, died to Tech Gogeta's super attack last video. Sorry, spoilers for last video. But he did die to Tech Gogeta. His super is 2.3, well, a little bit more than 2.3 because he has the attack race, but you know, he's a little over, you know, he's over 2 million super, but less than like 2.5 million super. He took that and he died. Okay, post super, fully built up, post 3 supers, and died with guard. Okay, just I feel like I gotta mention that this guy, you know, is a little squishier than you might think he is. Are we still seriously not gonna kill on this turn, dude? Can we get this over with, please? Gogeta, you wanna go crazy for me or something? Gogeta go crazy? Gogeta go crazy? Not really. I mean, hey, he's got super effective against all types, so he's actually doing some damage at least. Actually, honestly, super effective against all types kind of adds a lot. This Trunks is annoying with his defense stacking, but like this is taking forever. I'm gonna be back when we finish this stage because like what is going on? Oh my god, finally. Okay, Int Go Tanks, the one getting crit, so we're fine. Finally, dude, had a whole other turn, but at least we got the Int Go Tanks over here. Int Go Tanks, honestly, carrying his weight kind of a lot here. I very much appreciate it. Now, I was just thinking about how you know, I'm gonna do the ranking here at the end for what's his name here. Do you think, honestly, we get another turn before standby? You know what, we'll do that. We'll do this just in case we get another turn before standby here. What I was gonna say is a lot of physical trio, because obviously he's a unit, and you know, as long as we beat the first stage, or just in general, I do like to, of course, rank the unit and how useful they were for this one here. But it's kind of, you know, he's a hard unit. You know, he hits really hard. He's, you know, a good slot 1 unit. He, you know, damage wise, you know, on the actual turns, we can see what he does and what he's capable of. But a lot of what he's doing for the team is unseen, right? A lot of what he does we are not seeing because so much of it is just 77% defense support for 2 turns. So really, I just need to make sure I'm thinking in my mind when these characters are tanking and they're tanking well. I need to remember that it's because of trio, not really, you know, like themselves, right? So that's just one thing I got to make sure I'm thinking of when it comes to like ranking this unit. You know, many people call him number 1 now. Many people put him over Beast, and that is a hard thing to do. I have Beast. I've used Beast. I know Beast is number 1, right? Like I can tell you that 100%. So that's one of the things. I'm going to activate literally all of these. So let's watch these quick. Oh yeah, dude. I really wanted to see that Vegeta KO screen because I like never see this, and it's really, honestly, it's a really good KO screen. All right, easy win against Trunks. You know, try to see the extreme videos. Let's see if that happens when I do my extreme team videos, huh? All right, same team against Vegeta. Same game plan. Not really changing it up. Vegeta's not that scary. This is gonna be an iffy first turn. But we should be fine. But I'm going to be skipping this unless anything crazy happens. I will see you at the end against Tech Vegeta because this fight is pretty uninteresting overall. All right, here we are on the final phase. This is like, what, turn 4? We cleared that first phase pretty fast here. I did activate the standby and everything as well. We're not going to watch... Well, honestly, here, let me turn the skip on because we're going to transform Gogeta, right? Perfect. We're gonna have the trio collect all their stuff here. Boom. We're gonna have 8, 7, 11 collect this 8 here. We have all Dragon Balls, like all this stuff. Did we watch we watched it already. Let's just skip this here. Let's just hurry up and get through this fight. We'll skip it. Okay, we don't need to watch it. We'll see how strong this is. Hopefully pretty crazy. Crit even would be nice. No crit. Good damage still. All right, and then we'll give him, you know, some orbs here. Perfect. All right. Perfectly fine this rotation. No worries, no scaries. I mean, I guess, you know, Gogeta, if he gets tagged by the super, is scary, but, I mean, he's a dodge character. It's scary no matter what. If Gohan gets tagged by a super, you know, maybe we'll die. I'm not 100% sure. We do get 77% defense. They also, all Superclass allies just got another big defense jump here, which is, believe it or not, all of these guys here. So they just got the 77% support as well as a 30% support. Honestly, I kind of hope Gohan in the back there gets tagged by a super because I want to see how much damage he takes. He has had 0 build-up, so he has not been built up at all. I'm kind of curious to see what he does and then how it, you know, he gets tagged by a super, how much he takes. With the support and everything, because I know how much he takes against like a normal one, you know, like Tech Gogeta Super. So I really want to see it because I'll be able to quantifiably be able to see, hey, here's how good the physical trio is, right? Even just one of them, here's how good they are. Okay, that's really what I want to see here. So Hopefully, you know, Gogeta just dodges everything, doesn't kill, and then we can see what Gohan does. And then also at the same time, hopefully Gohan doesn't kill. I mean, hey, he's taking those normals, right? How much is Vegeta normal for? Let's check that up before we start glazing him there. Ooh, good chance he gets supered. Unless he just kills, good chance he gets supered. Vegeta, how much is he normal for in there? Only 630k. That's not really anything special. 630k. He's got class advantage, neutral typing. Him taking double digits isn't that crazy, honestly. Let's see. He does not look like he's gonna. Wow, 15 mil jump up. Those were his first 3 super attacks. To be fair, obviously he had the standby finish effect finish, but he's still crazy. And I guess I gotta think about, you know, the trio does give a 30% attack for allies as well, and a 50% attack, you know, excluding themselves to allies as well. So that's kind of crazy for a turn 1 performance though for Gohan. He looks very good next to the trio. So, okay, trio, all right. Damn. All right, here we are up against Ultra Instinct Goku this fight. Honestly, just 100% honest with you, this is the easiest fight we have today. So, skipping this, just skipping all of it. Not even gonna, not all of it. We'll come back on the last phase, but I'm just telling you right now. This isn't going to be one that's very interesting, even for me. So we'll come back on the last phase. See, maybe I'll try to get like a full 5-turn nuke family Kamehameha on this guy. We'll see what I can do, but I will see you on the final phase. Okay, when he gets turns like these, all of a sudden he looks really good. next to the physical trio, like he looks really good. This is 55%, by the way. Like, this is a 55%. Okay, like, you know, as soon as you start throwing him next to the trio and you get the insane trio support, you know, all of a sudden he's looking a lot better. I cannot tell a lie. I cannot tell a lie. Okay, they got supered and died. Unfortunate. Just really bad rotation that I found myself on. And then instant super, so unfortunate. I will load back in, same team and stuff. Same thing, just same thing. That is 1 loss now on the record. All right, looks like we're gonna kill right here. The UI sign phase, the second to last one here. We'll see. This was the turn, of course. I did have the family Kamehameha loaded up, not ready for that one, obviously, but not the biggest deal here. So we could do here. Let's just transform everyone. I have stuff turned off, so we're just gonna skip through it here. Nothing for him. Let's do this. Boom. Perfect. Let's do. Oh yeah, that opens up as well. Cool. We'll do this. I know Vegeta does more damage, like the lower HP the enemy is. This Goku doesn't disable dodge or something stupid like that, does he? That would have been maybe good to know before I did that. I don't think so. I could see him doing that, but he doesn't. He has a chance to dodge. That's what his stuff is. Okay. I mean, I might as well activate this here. It would be cool to get the. Well, I mean, we might just. We're just gonna kill this turn. Unfortunately, we're not gonna get a big spirit bomb. I could have. I could have like not done all that, and then we probably could have gotten the spirit bomb kill, but. I don't. Oh well, I guess. Oh well, I guess. Whoops. Oh well, not the biggest deal. There's like no shot in the world that we don't kill right here. So, I mean, like Vegeta's gonna do so much damage. This is the active skill turn. Yeah, I got 9 mil. So he's gonna do too much damage. The trio's gonna do too much damage. Gogeta with guaranteed crits is gonna do too much damage. Yeah, there's just not a world where this Goku lives. Vegeta, honestly, kind of not pulling through here. I'm pretty sure he needs to get hit to activate some of his stuff. Let's just double check that here really quick. Make sure I'm not wrong on that factoid that I just dropped. Vegeta, he's extreme tech. Vegeta here, where are you? There you are. Super. So guards all attack, reduces damage 18%. Attack 180% of attacking, HP 30% more when attacking. No, then he gets all the extra attacks depending on how low the enemy is. Well, it's an additional super attack within the same turn, disables the attack of his actions once in the turn after receiving an attack. So he does get you know, additional super and everything like that. But we did get the kill here. Goku is like so easy. He's not even a fight, so I don't really care about that. Let's move on to Gogeta, who's significantly more interesting. This team is very strong. I'm just going to tell you right now, when I did my practice run, we did beat Gogeta. So honestly, here's the thing. It's going to be the same team. Same stuff I'm trying to do here. I'm just going to come back on Tech Gogeta because that's the only time probably we'd even have the possibility of dying. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. See, I mean, yeah, you can see it's literally used this exact same team. It was a clear last time. So, all right, I will see you at Tech Gogeta, my adorable little loser heads. All right, this is going to be interesting to see how much the Int Trio takes in a super attack here. They didn't get a whole lot of orbs. 595k is a lot for sure. Obviously they're not like the focus character or anything. They did. I don't think they got a single additional super attack. They just had their main one. They only got 6 orbs. 500k. That is, you know, it's a lot here. How much is this Gogeta super for? Let me check that first here. Gogeta supers for a 1.9 million, but he gets a 30% attack raise, so you know, a little over 2 million. It's turn 4. They should still have like their intro and stuff like that. That's a lot of damage to take. You know, trio support was up and everything. You know, not like an optimal turn for them in any capacity. However, that is one thing to think about. But very interesting. You know, let's just pick it up from here. I'm going to skip on. I'm going to transform him. The trio's fine. I believe in them. We are going to go into Gohan standby yet again. So hopefully we could try to just obliterate this STR Gogeta, obviously, right? That's kind of our goal. So let's grab many of these as we can, obviously. He just needs... Let's take this. I know that's not a lot, but... well, actually, we should kill this turn. Actually, never mind. I should have grabbed all those orbs. I was like, well, I got to try to think about the trio a little bit, but orbs will reset because we're killing this turn probably no matter what. Because the trio hits so hard. And Gogeta, honestly, you know, he's got attacks effective against all types, you know. So I should have grabbed the extra orbs. I'm actually legitimately throwing. I'm throwing so hard. If Family Kamehameha barely doesn't kill, then just know who to blame. It's me. It's my fault for not grabbing those couple extra orbs. It's all my fault. All right, we're going to Tech Gogeta. Tech Gogeta isn't too hard. On that one, I will transform Tech Vegeta. He's not transformed yet. We will transform him. He's gotten, you know, plenty of times a stack. He should be fine now. I mean, he probably would have been fine. With trio support, the Tech Vegeta is honestly incredibly crazy. Like, he is next level good. He is really nice. Like, I enjoy him immensely. So I've been incredibly impressed with his performance on these teams. I'll just say that. Incredibly impressed. All right, obviously we're transforming Gotenks. Boom, easy transform. We'll transform Vegeta. Boom, easy transform. We're not going to use this yet. Just because, I mean, we get 5 that way. There's no way we'd ever be able to get those for the trio anyway, so we'll do that. They get 6 again on this turn, but this time they have type advantage, so I'm not really worried about what they're gonna, you know, I'm not really worried about them, I'll be honest. We'll do that. You know, more charges. We're not gonna kill this turn. We'll do some good damage. We're not gonna kill this turn. I honestly don't want to kill this turn. Part of me is kind of like, maybe I didn't want to transform Vegeta just because now he's gonna actually be doing, you know, a little bit more damage here. Not active skill turn damage. Honestly, you know, he gets all the extra damage too, and they're lower on health. So honestly, he's not gonna be doing that much. It's not a big deal. Yeah, he's not hitting crazy numbers or doing crazy damage. The goal is not to kill next turn though. That's kind of the hard part, because I don't want our first. I want our first turn against STR Gogeta to be with the Family Kamehameha active. I want to be able to use that first turn. If I have these guys first turn, all of a sudden things look a little bit, you know, I get this rotation. Well, honestly, that's not even true, because next rotation, when these guys come back again, we're going to have physical Gogeta with his active, his taunt. So actually, I'm not scared. Honestly, it doesn't matter when we kill. I'm sure we win, actually. I changed my entire tune. I'm not worried about killing next turn because we have physical Vegeta. Dude, physical Vegeta, people are trying to argue he's not like that guy anymore. Dude, like I just are we pretending that his taunt isn't insane? Like you know, I was like, oh man, we're really threading the needle, and now I'm like, oh wait a second, we're totally fine. Obviously he doesn't block the AoEs, so it's not like all, you know, it's not insane, but I'm not really super worried about the AoEs. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. All right, let's grab this. That's 8 there. We are definitely going to kill this turn, by the way. We grab these 5. Then we'll see. It looks like we got 4 up there. Okay. Not a crazy amount of charges. Of course, we still have, you know, 2 other turns worth of charges, but nothing crazy. 18 mil. Yeah, they're pretty good. Yeah, they're pretty good, aren't they? All right, let's just, well, no, Vegeta will kill off of that if they didn't super there, so. I'll say, with that little amount, Vegeta still kills, so it's not like we're not going to kill. Okay, all right. It's not as scary now that we have Gogeta, you know. The scary thing about, you know, SDR Gogeta is, well, I mean, the AoEs, obviously, but it's this, ooh, look at that. That is perfect AoE placement. We got physical Gogeta active. We've never been more fine, dude. We have never been more fine. All right, let's activate physical Gogeta here. I don't know why I didn't have him in the middle. I guess not the biggest deal. Doesn't really matter that much. So we'll do that. We'll activate then the int trios, and then we'll do the other one here, because obviously, what's his name? Vegeta becomes stronger the lower HP the enemy is. Not that they're going to be like super low HP or anything, but I mean, you know, lower HP, right? Vegeta obviously also does more if he's hit first, which isn't going to happen, but not the biggest deal. So move those. They'll get 8, which is decent, not crazy. Wish I could have gotten them up to 9, but oh well. We got 5 there. That means he's going to get his additional super and everything too. He has guaranteed crits this turn. Not worried. Let's hope, I mean, let's just magically hope that the super attack is somehow after the 1 AoE he's doing, just because that will make the AoE weaker. Honestly, no. Supercharge that AoE. Supercharge that AoE. I want to see how much damage these guys are taking, because if they're both taking double digits, both super like this, against an AoE that hits as hard as it does, then I just need to see that. So AoE damage is 675 normal, but then he gets a 100% raise, so that's doubled to over 1 million off of these AoEs, right? So I want to see how much damage he's doing. Is he really not going to super? Wow, okay. I just want to see how much they're doing with the trio support up. You know, they're going to super first. Like, you know, they could still get, you know, they could get roughed up by that. You know, they could still get roughed up. It's not, like, if it's, you know, I want to see if it's double digits, but they can be. All right, talking about enemy super. No, wow, he's actually going to AoE before he supers. That is crazy. All right, man, okay. Also, we're just going to kill this turn. Gogeta is going to do guaranteed crits here. So he's going to, yeah, 12 mil guaranteed crit. He's got another additional super for sure coming from the rainbow. Yeah, so this is another one. Another point where we're not seeing that family Kamehameha come out. Huh. That seems to be happening like every time. I can't get the turns right, I guess. I mean, oh well. I really want to see it. It's not like he's not, no, additional super. I would say he might not, because of, you know, it has to be a super attack. So if he did just a normal, he wouldn't be able to beat him, but no. All right, we get the sexy KO screen and everything. That is, of course, the Gogeta win. Let us see now. Stage 8, the final against Beast. A much shorter stage. You know, stuff can go wrong in that one. We'll see what this exact team can do against the Beastinator. I'll see you there. All right, here we are against Beast. Same team, same stuff. You know the drill. Don't really have too much more to say, honestly. Beast isn't like gonna be something crazy. This is insane. Orb changing. Oh my goodness. Okay. You know, Beast isn't gonna be something crazy. I'm not, you know, worried about him, believe it or not. So we'll see what we can what we can accomplish. We'll see it like against Beast himself, because like I said, not too worried. All right, let's see how much damage these guys take. They got 9 orbs, 0 additionals, just their super. This is a 1.5 million super attack. With 3%, this is like nothing. 236k. All right, just curious. Remember, these guys have aged out quite a bit, So, I mean, like, you know, them being viable is really just due to being able to have physical trio. It is interesting to know that if they had like one more super, they probably would have been fine. If we had another physical trio, that would have been easy double digits. That's just kind of something to think about. Obviously, you don't have to then, so harder for me to say, but just saying, just in general, right? So, something to keep in mind. I'm just trying to think about, like, you know, how useful is physical Super Saiyan trio really? And I'm coming down to it being very useful, having a consistent slot 1 character that's really good. Obviously very useful. Looks like we don't kill this rotation. All right, KO. Let's go on to Beastington. Let's see who he's going to lock, because that is very important, obviously. Who's he locking? He's locking them in the last slot. Okay. That's fine. We will transform Gogeta, not watch it, obviously. We don't need to watch it. We're on the final phase, so I see no reason not to use. Well, actually, let's transform Vegeta first here. Boom. Let me see here. Who do they get more links with? Him or him? Him easily. Okay, we'll do this. I guess they're missing on like legendary power, which sucks, obviously. We're gonna do this. It's a good super attack for him. We're going to keep Vegeta. Wow, dude, 450k before he gets any of the extra defenses is a little crazy. So we're gonna keep Gogeta, not Gogeta, whatever this guy's name is, Vegeta right there. Instead, you know, Gogeta obviously could dodge, but if he doesn't dodge, we instantly die. Vegeta, I'm a little curious to see what he could do. Remember, he's got support. He's got all these things. I'm very curious to see what he's able to do for the super attack here. All right, here it comes. Beasts. He does a 2.4 million super attack with 30% extra. Stuns, obviously. That's the hardest part about it. He takes 246k. I am not going to pretend like that is even close to bad. Pre-super, you know, over 2.5 million super. Pre-super for Vegeta. Hitting him right there. He got, let me think here, you got 6 stacks, I'm pretty sure. 6 stacks, yeah. I'm not going to go around and call that bad. You will not see me go around calling this guy bad or a fraud for being able to do that here. And I mean, just imagine if he had double physical Super Saiyan Trio support. He had another 77% defensive support on there. Does he just tank that for double digits? Does he just tank that for double digits? Like, that is the real question I have here. Beast's normals aren't anything crazy. He's got 700 and then he gets a 30% extra, which is like nothing. He's like, these guys aren't taking damage from normals. Not with the defense up, especially if they get another super. Okay, dude. I'm super unlucky with their additionals this round. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. All right, now the question is who gets locked here? All right, the trio gets locked. That is not a big deal at all. Do you know why? Oh, we have Vegito. Interesting. We'll do Vegetos quick. We won't watch it. Because we need a slot 1 unit, and obviously we can't use the trio for that, we will stand by Gohan. He is now nearly invincible, if not just invincible. We'll grab all these orbs. I understand that would have been nice for the trio, but 10 orbs plus trio extra defense plus 77% damage reduction. Like, he is invincible. Like, I want to see double digits come from this guy right here. Okay, like I better see double digits come from this guy right here. I'm not really worried about getting the Dragon Balls. We don't go to another. We're not going to be seeing. We're not seeing the finish effect go off, guys. I'm just letting you know right now. I better see double digits, please. Yeah, perfect. I mean, not double digits technically, but no, it's what I meant, right? I'm like 77% damage reduction, all that support. You know, if he wasn't hitting double digits right there, I would consider that standby just be trash. And I know it's not trash. I know he's not bad. With trio, like, yeah, you know, he comes up there in the top 3 for sure. This Gohan. Without trio, like, just by himself, his kit, what he does, he is not a top 3 unit in my opinion. You put trio with him, he's a top 3 unit. Debate, you know, I think just because he's, you know, trio is so important for him to even be good, you know, to be on that level, I can't put him number 1 over trio here. Like, the trio is crazy. I mean, we're winning this fight. I'm just gonna put it right out there. We won this fight because of the Super Saiyan trio. You know, I've ran very similar to the trio is why we won here. Just straight up. Gogeta, very, very important. I can't wait for the redo on Gogeta. I'm going to be doing a redo on Gogeta for sure because, like, he kind of is so important to all of these fights. And yes, it's because, you know, of his you know, his taunt. His taunt is crazy. His taunt is too good. Like, it makes all these fights way too easy. Honestly, it is like, it's insane. So I mean, yeah, gotta give, you know, I would say still MVP of all these fights was Gogeta. But Trio's like right there. I mean, we're about to win this fight. Trio, I'm gonna give them a score of 9 for this fight. Only 9, just because, like, I know. Did I really just do that? Only 9 because I do know that there was, you know, Gogeta did kind of, you know, what Gogeta did, he kind of outshined a little bit. I cannot tell a lie. Although, like, the damage he does to the Trio does as well. I don't know. The defense is really, if I had double Trio, then I'm like, oh yeah, 10 on the most useful scale. Like, he scores 10. I don't. One Trio is 9, just because it's like Gogeta is as important or more on this team here. Well, like, okay, if I didn't have Gogeta here, what do we do this rotation here? I mean, we just lose, right? It doesn't matter how much defensive support we got here, we lost. Assuming Ingo Tanks doesn't dodge, right? Assuming Ingo Tanks doesn't dodge, if we didn't have Gogeta taunt, we lost, right? Like, you know, support be damned, we lost here. If we didn't have Gogeta, but we do, so you know, that's just what I'm saying here. So a 9 for physical Super Saiyan physical Trio for this challenge. They get a score of a 9. Obviously, this is a complete. I might as well put that final star there. All good. A fantastic character. I would say, yeah, he's probably number 1. Can't say 100% sure because I can't literally directly compare him with Beast myself. You know, running double, but I mean, I'm inclined to agree with most people who decide they want to go out and say that he is number 1. I'll say it there. Yeah, he's number 1 for sure. I thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to subscribe. Remember to like the video. I will see you all next time. Bye bye.